Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his, three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face, three's company too.
Well, happy birthday, sir.
Yep.
Yep. Just another day?
Pretty much. Doesn't seem to be much of anybody here, huh?
No. Yep, there's Nerdy.
Hey, Nerdy. Ah. So what'd you do exciting today?
I worked and looked at things for Mr. Nicky that Ariel was doing.
Oh. Do you know, did that guy ever show up that Killing Time was going to help do StreamYard? Were you there for the second round?
I was there for part of it, but he didn't show up by the time it was time for me to get off of work. And then I, ate dinner and everything.
I always love when you offer to help somebody and they blow you off.
Well, it could have been a time scheduling thing, Central Time, Eastern Time, who knows?
Hello, Ariel and Killen. And Dirk. So nobody won the cookie for guessing the movie.
$304 is a long time.
Hey, Stephanie, how you doing?
Oh, hello, Stephanie. I'm here. I'm, freezing, but that's okay. I think Stephanie got it yesterday, and the rest of you guys are getting it today.
We still never got all that much snow.
Did you get the freezing rain?
No,
So you must have
just
been on the northern edge of it.
we got just the freezing. We're having highs of 20s for like the next week.
But at least you're hitting 20s.
Hello, money. Someone I went to college with called me today, and she said, "Is it just me? Do I remember correctly? We never used to have snow days. We'd get 2 feet of snow and you didn't get a day off." I was like, "No, it's not just you. Now there's a chance of flurries, and they're like, ooh, we got to close down everything."
I'm glad that it's not just me thinking that, we could be in the middle of a blizzard and we'd still have to go to school.
Yeah. The only sort of snow day I ever remember was actually the year before I started school. It was, we still lived outside of town before we moved down into the city. But anyway, there was a bad storm, and they said there would be no buses. So kids that rode the bus, it was like optional whether you wanted to go to school or not.
Mm-hmm.
So my older sister and 2 brothers were like, day off. And I always just remember it because our crazy cousin across the street took his sled and went to school when he didn't have to. But that was the whole time I went to school. We never had a day off. So anyway, folks, anybody have any last minute guesses of what the movie is? You're all wrong.
Mm-mm. I guess The Deer Hunter.
That movie always bothered me, by the way. It was a good movie, except the main character was supposed to be from Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, and they started off showing him, in Pittsburgh. And they went to a wedding, and one of the things they did was stop at a grocery store for booze. Well, you couldn't do that in Pennsylvania back then.
Right.
And the other thing is, then they went deer hunting in Pennsylvania, and I swear to God, it looked like they were in the Rocky Mountains. I always hate when movies get little details like that messed up.
Well, maybe they were thinking, with all the strip mines in the area, that the mountain of sludge, that was, that's why they put the mountains in there.
I mean, we have mountains, but they don't look like that.
Oh. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh no, that's a good movie. Is that 78? I thought that was a little earlier. I remember when that came out, I saw it on a extra wide screen. They had a 70 millimeter rather than a 35 millimeter release.
Yeah, it came out in 1977.
Yeah. Hey, lay off that Pittsburgh water. Debbie does Dallas. That was a good guess. It's actually Deep
Yeah,
Throat.
Ariel.
Well, shall we give it a spin? Doesn't look like many more people are going to come in.
Yep, go right ahead.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hey, Howard.
Ariel said full screen, please. Even though
I was just
it's
about
in
to.
other people's seats.
You're listening to the Mellow Soul, KCUF, The Kingdom, 69 on your radio dial.
Attack of the killer tomatoes! Attack of the killer tomatoes! They'll beat you, bash you, squish you, mash you, chew you up for brunch, and finish you off for dinner or lunch. They're marching down the halls, they're crawling up the walls, they're gooey, gushy, squishy, mushy, rotten to the core. They're standing outside your door. Remember Herbert Farbage, while taking out his garbage, he turned around and he did see tomatoes hiding in his tree. Now he's just a memory. I know I'm going to miss her. A tomato ate my sister. Sacramento fell today. They're marching into San Jose. Tomatoes are on their way. The mayor is on vacation. The governor's fed a nation. The police have gone on strike today. The National Guard has run away. Tomatoes will have their day. Attack of the killer tomatoes. Attack of the killer tomatoes. They'll They'll beat you, bash you, squish you, mash you, chew you up for brunch, and finish you off for dinner or lunch. Munch, munch, dinner or lunch, munch, munch, dinner or lunch.
1 out of 12. See the woman.
Houston, we have a problem up here. It's the hour, and now time for the news with Michael St. James.
You want fries with that?
What do you make of it? I don't know, Joe. No weapons, no motive, no clues. All we've got to go on is this bloody corpse. And look again, Harry. Huh?
Partially offsetting those gains was a 0.5
Not blood.
drop in the costs of fruits and vegetables, due in a large part to a major surplus of tomatoes. In spite of concerted efforts
Tomato
to
juice.
stabilize the situation, the tomato crop continues to grow at an unprecedented rate. Within the last 12 hours, we have received a number of unconfirmed reports from throughout the nation that may or may not be connected with this strange phenomenon.
Sure doesn't taste like tomato juice.
Look at the giant tomato, Martha.
I didn't know they brought them so big, Jess.
I wonder where he's going. He got little Timmy.
Poor Timmy.
He ate him all up.
Hear anything. It's never happened. The pilot's still in there. Forget about the pilot. You can't come over here. I can't believe him. It's just too incredible. Kamikaze tomato. Tomatoes can't fly. Yeah? They can't eat people either, but they're doing one heck of an impression. Jim, go over there and talk to that sheriff and find out what the hell's going on. Get over here. How bad is it?
Well, sir, I definitely don't think it'll fly again.
I'm not talking about that, you wiener. What about the tomatoes?
Oh, well, we found 2 more bodies near the main road, but we pushed the tomatoes back to the north end. I don't think any managed to bust loose.
They better not have. I want this thing contained.
I understand, sir, but nothing seems to stop them. We tried chemicals, bugs, bullets, nothing seems to work.
Look, the president wants a complete investigation.
We can't let this out. People will
panic, that's what. You know whose ass is on the line? Yours, mine, and the entire ag department.
What if the president wants an investigation?
He'll get his investigation, but we'll keep it quiet. I've arranged for the most obscure generals, the most obscure scientists, and to head the investigation, this man.
I don't recognize him.
Nobody does. His name is Mason Dixon. He hasn't worked since the Bay of Pigs.
Is there any sign of the problem elsewhere?
Not yet. I've ordered the entire GD3 program shut down.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Jim Richardson, the press secretary? What's he doing here?
The president's got him keeping an eye on the investigation.
Why him?
Because he's got a vegetable garden, that's why, with peas and carrots and squash and tomato.
That sheriff tells me there are reports of incidents like this all over the county.
Oh, bullshit. One nut spots a flying saucer, and pretty soon everybody's shaking hands with little green men.
God, who would have thought? All we wanted was a bigger, healthier tomato.
Look out, here he comes again!
Where did you get this one, General? Oh, I won that one in a 3-legged sack race, last Armed Forces Day picnic. What's the matter with General Number 2? Oh, he was out all night on maneuvers. Let him rest.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, gentlemen. Would you follow me, please?
Certainly.
Oh, General, would you wake up, please?
I must apologize for the size of this room, gentlemen. It's all I can do. It's short. Now, are we all here?
Where's Jim Richardson?
The press secretary?
Yes. Perhaps we can give him a few more minutes.
General, I've been meaning to ask you, have you heard anything about the Nuclear Strike Force Tactical Training Command meeting?
You mean Operation Nishvik?
That's right.
Not really. I've been following the personnel proficiency planning for Pago Pago paratroop platoon patrols.
Oh, Operation...
What's the poop on?
Moving well.
Did somebody mention Misfits?
No.
Ah.
Well, then Mishkwak must be pretty well wrapped up.
Primarily, yes, I see. Mostly mine has been
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Oh, yeah.
Now that we're all here, I'd like to turn the meeting over to Dr. Morrison. Doctor?
Thank you, Captain.
Major.
Pardon me?
Never mind.
Well, as I'm sure you're well aware, this tomato problem has caused considerable concern within the scientific community. Scientists from throughout the nation have directed their attention to this very vexing problem with only limited success. However, with the help of Dr. Fuji Nokatafa, we believe we've made a breakthrough. Gentlemen, may I present Dr. Nokatafa?
How do you do, Doctor?
Very well, thank you.
Dr. Nokatafa, would you please explain the project to the General?
Gentlemen, what we have developed is, in essence, a half-man, half-robot, a very sophisticated combination of human intelligence and superhuman powers, which we are confident will result in the ultimate destruction of the enemy.
Thank you, Dr. Nokatafa. Are there any comments, gentlemen? Mr. Platt.
As head of the Federal Intelligence Agency, I certainly don't mean to question the background of these fine gentlemen. But frankly, I don't think the answer to this problem lies in trinkets and gadgets. This is man versus vegetable.
Technically, sir, tomatoes are fags.
He means fruits.
Ah, fruits.
You see what I mean? Mr. Dixon, I've been authorized to assign you 4 of my best agents. Gentlemen, with your permission, I'd like to introduce Mr. Dixon to his operatives.
That's fine, Mr. Platt. In the meantime, the rest of us will accompany the doctors down to view a demonstration of the latest anti-tomato project.
We'll be going outside, Mr. Dixon. You better bring your coat. There's a little Jap in the air.
He means nip.
Wash, wash, wash. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Hey, can you get my back?
Actually, gentlemen, this project entails the development of limbs with superhuman powers. Unfortunately, budget limitations have restricted our development to only one of these technologically advanced legs. Okay, brutes, now let's try running first. That'll be fine, Bruce. That'll be fine. Bruce, please jump for us.
Despite some minor recruitment difficulties caused by a recent PR problem, I believe you'll find that your unit will meet the highest of standards. Pinch up. Your men, Dixon. Sam Smith, disguise expert. Greta Attenbaum, swimming expert. Greta defected to us after the last Olympics. We feel she's going to be quite an addition to the department. Greg Colburn, underwater expert. The fourth member of your unit, Lieutenant Finletter, is winding up his current mission. He'll contact you at these coordinates. Expect him at 1000 hours. Good luck, Dixon.
Believe how he wobbles on every issue?
Oh, right on. We'll never have another president as bad as this one.
Mr. Daniels, I realize that in the past there have been some questions raised regarding the president's use of public funds for what some may consider personal items. However, I can say without fear of contradiction that under no circumstances and at no time has the current administration expended any public monies whatsoever for the purchase of the fluffy flower print toilet paper. Now, if there are no further questions...
Thank you, Mr. Press Secretary.
Mr. Secretary, Mr. Secretary.
Just a moment, gentlemen. One more question. The little fellow in the rear.
Bobby Drake, sir, PS 149. I have a question, sir.
Certainly, young man. What would you like to know?
We've heard nothing at all about the growing tomato menace.
Tomato. Our correspondents around the country have been asking about that.
Wouldn't exactly call it a menace, young man. There have been some isolated reports of alleged incidents involving some unusual activity associated with this particular vegetable. But I assure you that this is not and never will become a menace. However, the president, leaving no stone unturned, has called upon our most noted congressional leaders in this field to begin a thorough, intensive, painstaking, and exhaustive investigation into the backgrounds and origins of this interesting quirk of nature. Furthermore, you can assure all of your young readers that this will never become a problem that Americans need fear.
This meeting of the Senate Investigating Committee is called to order. Anybody remember what we're supposed to be investigating?
The tomatoes, Wayne.
How's that?
We're investigating those tomatoes.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes. Well, here we are. There's one for you, one for you, one here for me, one for you. That's funny. There's supposed to be one for everybody. I wonder where it could be.
Good morning, City Herald. May I help you?
Roberts!
Sir.
Get me Goldstein.
Well, he's still in Beirut, sir.
Beirut?
He's fired, sir.
Oh. Yeah, give me Johnson.
Sorry, sir. He's covering that trial in Texas.
Oh, cripes. Okay, just get me anybody in the special assignment desk.
They're all on special assignment.
God damn it, who the hell is here?
Well, there's you, sir.
Thank you, Junior.
Wait a minute. There's Fairchild.
Who the hell is he?
She. Sir. Lois Fairchild, Society section. The new kid?
Society, huh? Oh, what the hell? Send her in. Now, damn it!
Hey, look. It's a funky little tomato.
Where are we going? Take the old Mission Road. Some crazy-ass biker's got himself munched on by a herd of tomatoes. So what can we do? We can keep it quiet, that's what. Didn't you hear the police radio? It's solid tomatoes between here and Holtville. We're liable to get killed. Will you can it, you little tut puller? If John Q. Public finds out what's really going down, we're both as good as dead.
Fairchild, sir.
Hmm?
Fairchild. You sent for me?
Oh, yeah. Have a seat. Fairchild, I've been keeping my eye on you. You've got a good sense of organization.
Thank you, sir.
Fluid style.
Thank you, sir.
Sharp mind.
Thank you, sir.
A nice ass.
Thanks.
I'm about to give you a challenge, your first big assignment. And I expect you to use every attribute at your disposal. I'm sure that what you lack in experience, you'll more than make up for in determination. Now, this will give you the necessary background to handle the assignment. Go to it.
Right away, sir.
One more thing, Fairchild. I'm certain the government will go to unbelievable lengths to ensure the secrecy of this thing.
Do you read me? Do you read me? Go away! Go away! Do you read me? Do you read me? Are you happy now? Have you been the goddamn secret? Nobody knows where the hell we are! Do you read? Help me, the SOS! For God's sake! Give me that, for God's sake! Will you keep it down, for God's sake? You get somebody to shut up, I quit! What? You can't quit the department. I'm not the department. I'm gonna die! You conceited little SOB. I'm gonna die! No! Good!
Not good, Mr. President, not good at all. Frankly, I was not overly impressed with the level of competency displayed by the scientific team. I haven't seen Dixon's Special Forces unit yet, but if it's anything like what I've seen so far, I'd say we're in for a bit of trouble.
I know what you mean, Jim. I know what you mean. It's like trying to stack Bibles on whipped cream.
Yes, sir.
Jim, an unusual problem calls for an ingenious solution. I think I've got one. Jim, have you ever heard of Mind Maker?
Well, certainly, sir. The advertising agency you used in your campaign.
That's right. You know, they said I'd never get reelected. Especially after it got out that I used the Statue of Liberty as collateral on that Arab loan.
Yes, sir.
But I'm sitting here now, and I owe it all to Mind Maker. Incidentally, Jim, you were in the Mideast last summer. Tell me, how does the old girl look in the Dead Sea?
Just grand, sir.
Good. Well, I tell you, Jim, if those fellas could elect me, they can do anything.
Yes, sir.
Jim, I want you to fly to New York immediately. I want you to see Ted Swan. Believe me, the man's a genius.
I'm on my way, sir.
The other room. That's the whole story. Say, would you want to buy a used crib?
I don't think so, but I appreciate this information. This could be especially helpful in...
Fairchild, from the Times. What's this deal about tomatoes?
Huh?
Look, buddy, don't try and stonewall me.
Hi there, Lois.
Oh, hi, Clark. What are you doing here?
No comment.
Who's he?
No comment.
How serious is the situation?
No comment.
American public has a right to know.
And away!
You can't ignore the press. Dixon! 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 Dixon!
Hey guys, here it is, the song everybody's been asking for. Ronnie Desmond's Puberty Love.
is that, man? Oh, no, don't tell me that's the song. Please, oh, turn it off. God, it's torturing my ears. I can't stand that noise. Turn it off, please. I'm killing my ears.
Quiet. I want to hear the news.
And today, the president closed the nation's last remaining submarine base at Groton, Connecticut. When asked why he had made the startling decision, the president responded, "Those funny little black ships just keep sinking anyway." And in other news today, in Newark, New Jersey, a man was eaten by a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
You're free!
So you're Finlater, huh? I'm Mason Dixon, and this is...
My God! It's Adolf Hitler!
This is Sam Smith. He's our undercover expert. He's only disguised as Adolf Hitler.
Guten Morgen, Herr Hitler.
Autobahn!
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Wiener Schnitzel!
Get in the back seat.
What about me, Mr. Dixon? What about me?
You? You? You go disguise yourself as a tomato and infiltrate their camp.
Yes. Thank you. Hi.
Mr. Richardson to see Mr. Swan.
Yes, sir. He's expecting you. I'll let him know you're here. Please have a seat. Mr. Swan, Mr. Richardson is here to see you. He'll be right with you.
Jimbo, buddy, how are you? How you doing?
Fine,
Super. Hey, the president tells me you have a situation, Jimbo. Well, let me clue you. You boys have come to the right place. Let me give you a peek at Mind Maker in action. First, we have to convince the little housewife out there that the tomato which ate the family pet is not dangerous. No problem. Then we have to convince local authorities that the thousands missing from rural communities were merely stranded during their bicentennial pilgrimage to Philadelphia. No problem. Third, the president wants us to do this in such a way that it can be covered up and no one will know it ever happened. That's no problem. But then he wants us to do this and convince 200 million Americans that this disaster is actually a blessing. Now, that's a challenge.
I understand what you're saying, Mr. Swan. The president is a very demanding person. Sometimes he expects the impossible. But I
never said impossible, Richardson. What I said was that it was a challenge. Man was put on this earth to meet challenges, my boy.
You really think you can do it?
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Some sell, some buy, and only we know why. The wrapper's more important than the prize. Important decisions are made each day, much too important for the plain folk to make. They're always in a bind, depend on us to help make up their mind. A red box, blue box, a red box and a blue box, bright colors and a coupon on the side. Hard seller, soft seller, it's all the same. Millions of dollar bills are spent every day. Where do they all go? Mind Maker's here to run the show. We sell cars and toys for girls and boys and chairs and beds and shrunken heads. Sugar beets and baseball cleats and ice to Eskimos. And leaks and mink and boats that sink no matter what, we'll get it sold. We use catchy jingles, snappy tunes, and pretty girls with big balloons. A little lie, a stretch of truth can turn the public's head. There's TV types and ad execs, and everyone's the best at the end. They all look up to a single man, and that one single man is me. They sell, they buy, and only I know why. The human mind is putty in my hands. Important decisions are made each day, much too important for the plain folk to make. They're always in a bind, depend on me to help make up their mind. Decision-wise, policy-wise, demographically speaking, mind maker!
Well, let's go meet that challenge, young man. I've already put my staff to work, so if you'd be good enough to stop by in the morning, we could take a look-see at some of the preliminary sketches.
Roll it! Then I can tell the president that you'll accept the assignment.
Keeping a big city on the move is no small task.
Traffic cops all over the country meet this challenge day to day. This man is like any other policeman anywhere in the country. He works hard and takes pride in serving people. Yes, he's a policeman just like any other, except for one thing. He is blind.
This has been a public service announcement produced for the National Health Foundation.
Sir, I really don't think this is a good place to camp.
We're not sleeping on the sidewalk. You see that big building over there? It's called a hotel. You and I are going to sleep in the hotel.
No campfire, sir?
No campfire.
Well, then what am I supposed to do with these marshmallows?
Here's the key to my room. I'm going to check for messages. Be up in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me.
do you have any messages for Mason Dixon in room 401?
Excuse me. Do you have the key to room 401? I seem to have misplaced mine. Thank you.
Traytel Records presents 21 Great Deadbeats. You get the best of Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Otis Redding, Buddy Holly, Jim Croce. It's the evening news with Charles Collingsmith.
Turn that thing off, will ya? Let's get some sleep.
Ratner, substituting for
Marshmallow?
Walters, substituting.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought this was my, really, you know.
What was that?
A strumpet, sir.
A what?
A harlot, a trollop, a lady of the evening.
Go to sleep, fiddler.
What? Where? I'll be right there. Breakfast, sir. No time. But your vitamins. No time! Now listen, this is important. You gotta go down and warn Greta that there's tomato activity in Sector 2. You got that? No matter what happens, you tell her. Yes, sir.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin. The following is an NBS Hotline Bulletin with Douglas Keekler in New York. NBS, the network that brings you the news as it happens, brings you these bulletins in times of emergency. The news you need to know when you need to know it on NBS, the network of the news. This NBS News Hotline Bulletin is brought to you by Schritz Beer. You're never too drunk to ask for Schritz. And by Bright Gums, the toothpaste for people without teeth or dentures. And by...
What is it, Spot? What's in there?
Gosh, Billy, I don't know. You stay there. I'll go look.
Spot? Spot?
What are those red circles, sir?
Those are machine gun emplacements. We've got the whole valley surrounded with them. I don't think we can hold them very long, though.
And that green line, that's their furthest point of advance.
That's right.
What are the blue dots?
Those are mobile stations.
Oh.
Well, that must be Major Mills. Take over.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you could make it, sir. I think we've got something that will interest you.
So I've been told. Dixon, I want you to see this. Captain?
Sir, we've captured a giant tomato.
I'm afraid, gentlemen, that what we have here before us isn't what we thought.
You don't mean...
This, may God help us, is a cherry tomato.
Mr. Dixon has ordered me to inform you that there's tomato activity in your sector.
All right. Who wants to be paper monitor? I tell you, JD, it's a great idea. The first adult breakfast cereal, Kinky Krispies. Comes in 3 delicious flavors.
Good afternoon, Mr. Swan.
I'll call you back, JB. Bye. Jimbo, how's it going?
I believe that's my question.
Right. Funny. Well, let me tell you, we've been going great bananas. Hey, sit down, make yourself comfortable. I ask myself, what do we need? Something original. Something that strikes at the very heart of the matter. And here it is. Mind maker at its best. Who can argue with that? And there's more. Listen to this.
Giant tomatoes mean bigger pizzas.
Rolling on 2. If you're feeling sad and blue, tomatoes end it all for you.
Last year, more people were killed by automobile accidents, heart attacks, lung cancer, and natural causes combined than by any one tomato.
Pretty classy, huh?
With a capital K.
Right, and Mr. Secretary, being a public relations man yourself, you understand the value of symbols. Well, we have spent a great deal of time and effort and over $1 million to create a symbol which will wage this battle. An effort which will become known as the Stop Tomato Program.
I see. It all looks quite extraordinary.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll be on my way.
Just a moment. One more thing before you leave, Mr. Secretary. I'd really like you to see this. It's something I've worked on for many years. The culmination of years of effort. The world's ultimate commercial. Roll it!
I, Jesus Christ for Technotron. Stop this tomato onslaught. Last night, tomatoes attacked Los Angeles, Boston, Seattle, Chicago. Even the mere mention of the word is sufficient to induce panic.
Tomato.
More news at the hour. Now back to the rocking sound of the Boomer on Super 101. All right, man, this was something, huh? Hey, everybody, I want to lay something on you now. Listen, baby. That's right, man. It's #1 on the charts this week. The heavy sound of Ronnie Desmond's Cupid and Love.
While the federal agencies involved have declared that the necessary information has not been forwarded to state agencies for their respective review and approval, we cannot ignore local pleas for intergovernmental cooperation in what is obviously an affair best suited for international action. This is a question best left to people for whom there is no spokesman greater than those who speak the least. I therefore
And then I put my foot to the floor and I got out of there as fast as I could. It was all very strange. I just don't know what to think.
You made no unusual motions of any kind?
Not to my knowledge.
Odd.
Well, were there any loud noises or other extraneous activity which might have affected the tomato's behavior, such as an airplane or another car in the vicinity?
I'm almost sure there wasn't.
You'll excuse me, gentlemen. I really have to be getting back to Washington.
That's fine. Give my regards to the president.
I'll do that, Captain.
It's Major.
Of course.
Priority 1 message for Mr. Dixon, sir.
Oh, phone call.
Oh, thank you.
I'll need one of those for my records, too. I need one for my files.
And don't forget the major now.
Yeah?
Trouble, sir.
Hello?
Trouble, sir. What?
I haven't seen Dixon all day. I've been following his assistant, but that's getting me nowhere.
Followed? By who?
Following who?
His assistant.
A spy.
A spy?
That's right.
Oh, what's he look like?
Medium height, medium build.
It's a she, sir. You know, the strumpet last night. The one with the big...
Guns and a sword.
With long blonde...
Parachute.
Sunglasses.
Combat boots.
And a dress.
Nothing suspicious about that.
You can't be serious.
What shall I do?
Look, I thought I made it perfectly clear. I don't think you've made use of all your potential, if you know what I mean.
Look, you're obviously tired. Why don't you go take a nap?
You mean go to bed?
I couldn't do that.
Why not? You're a woman.
I resent that.
I didn't say that you were incompetent. I just think you could use a rest.
Yes, sir. But well, I'll do my best, sir.
Goodbye.
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 Operator? Operator, I've gotten a wrong number. I'd like my dime back.
Hi there.
Hello.
Listen, about last night. It was an accident. I really didn't mean that.
It was a dark night. I mean, the lights were off and it got dark. I mean, it was dark. It was lighter earlier.
You want to go to bed?
Excuse me, ma'am? I gotta go to bed.
I don't think you've made use of all your potential, if you know what I mean. All your potential, 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 potential.
I was right. I was right. A spy! You warned Greta? Yes, sir. She was already dead. It figures.
had a few setbacks during the night.
Serious?
Well, it depends on your point of view. Did you have any relatives in Wyoming?
Say again? Arkansas, are you sure? Arkansas. What's the situation?
Our intelligence tells us that the tomatoes are massing for a final, all-out attack upon the nation. Now, our top brass wants us to concentrate our forces here on the coast. If we can hold them here, we can win. Not.
Is there anything I can do, Major?
Yes, the president wants your personal report. Call him on the red line at 1100 hours. We'll be back here tonight. We'll need every man we can get. Damn it, Dixon, this is war!
Very good, sir.
Sir, I think somebody's shooting at you.
Well, where do you think?
So you can see, Mr. Dixon, we have no choice but to make our stand out west. I want you to make sure that our military people out there in that region understand and are aware of their enormous responsibility.
I'm sure they are, Mr. President.
By the way, have you seen Jim Richardson out there?
Just briefly. Oh, how's the ad campaign going?
Excellent. My mail's running 30-1 in favor of the tomatoes.
Terrific.
Oh, God, I almost forgot. Shirley,
Yes, sir.
I want you to get General Mitchell on the line. Tell him to bomb New York City.
But, Mr. President, the tomatoes are not even close to New York City.
Listen, you worry about your problems, and I'll worry about mine.
Yes, sir.
Is that the last pen?
Yes, sir.
Thank God.
Say, will somebody please pass the ketchup?
As you were. Order, arms.
The men look ready, Major.
As ready as they'll ever be, Dixon. You know, Dixon, a man stops to think at a time like this about his home, his wife, his kids.
You married, Major?
No.
Me either.
I wonder what the tomatoes are thinking about right now.
he stopped the Germans in 45. Then we crushed the Viet Cong. Almost for a greater glory we could never strive. This crop uprising will not last long. Ain't no time to make a fuss. We gotta get those tomatoes before they get us. We're gonna beat them fast, push them, mash them. In the street, we're gonna kick them, stick them, mush them, crush them. With our feet, we're gonna meet the filthy bunch enough to stop them with the crush. T-O-M-A-T-O-E-S, tomatoes. We'll squish them, we'll mash them, we'll wash them, we'll crush them. We stopped to negotiate at the first attack. We gave them Alabama, but they gave it right back. Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. They said we lived together like sister and brother, but they captured a cannery and bottled my mother. Now she's in the store and he'll soon be back for more of those tomatoes, tomatoes.
Across the length and breadth of the nation, the tomatoes continue on their rampage of wanton destruction, burning, pillaging, raping.
Let's shoot it from over there, huh, Bill? Come on over here, lady. Stand by over here for just a minute, huh? Okay, don't go away. We start with a tight shot, huh, Bill? Tell me when you're ready. Don't run off. Across this great nation, almost everyone has been affected in one way or another by this terrible tomato onslaught. Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you think
he is.
he's dead?
Well,
Will you miss him?
Well,
Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere, with both his legs broken, calling your name? You will have to find another man, you know. You're no spring chicken. What are you going to do, Mrs. Williams? Can you answer my question? Please look into the camera, Mrs. Williams.
Get away from me.
But your house is...
Last night's crushing military defeat may spell the end for humanity. The shattered remnants of a once proud civilization lay scattered amidst crushed spirits and broken bodies. Lawlessness is rampant, panic stalks the streets, and personal grooming habits have reached an all-time low.
tell you what's coming up. It's the song that's sweeping the country. It's #1 all over. Man, from the West Coast to the East Coast, every coast in there between. Yeah, that's right. You've been asking for it. You've been waiting for it. Here it is, boys and gals. It's Ronnie Desmond's Puberty Love.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dixon. Had a pleasant nap?
Richardson. I'm not surprised.
Mr. Dixon, I didn't really think you would be. That's why you're here.
What do you intend to do with me?
Mr. Dixon, don't be so naive. You're the only one with the knowledge that can stop me.
Don't be a fool, Richardson. You don't have a chance.
You know very well I do. You know, it's funny, Dixon. No man sits closer to power than the press secretary to the President of the United States. And yet, as close as it is, that power is never really within your grasp. It dangles before you, taunting, daring, mocking your very impotence. I will not be mocked anymore. I will no longer give other people's answers to other people's questions. The answers will be mine. The questions will be mine. Everything will be mine. It'll be glorious, Dixon. It's too bad you won't be around to see it.
What makes you think that you can control these tomatoes better than anyone else?
Questions, questions. You've missed your calling. Mr. Dixon, have you had lunch yet? Here, have a tomato. Don't be afraid. It's really quite small and quite harmless. It's from my garden. You might say that I'm in tune with my tomatoes. At the proper time, when all vestiges of authority have disappeared, I shall charge in on my white stallion and save the nation. Or what's left of it. My fellow citizens will be eternally grateful. At the very least, they'll surely choose my benevolent leadership over the obvious alternative. It shall be my golden moment. But, Mr. Dixon, I'm afraid these are your final moments.
You're awfully confident for a man who has failed twice.
3 times. But who's counting?
I don't think you can do it.
You know, Dixon, you may be right. I've never killed a man before. You may be right. Who's there?
UPS package for you.
Come in. Then again, you may be wrong.
Wait! Before you pull that trigger, tell me how you do it.
Really? How melodramatic. Very well. It's really quite simple. You see, all I do is...
Real bad apple, sir. It's a good thing we got it.
Round up everybody in the city, you got that? And meet me in the stadium. There's no time to lose.
But, sir, everybody's left town. The only people left would be crazy people.
I don't care. Just do it. Move!
Sir.
And it's unanimously agreed that the committee recommend that no further action be taken at this time.
I want to thank you for saving my life.
Just doing my job, lady.
Well, I guess there's nothing more to say. Bye, Mr. Dixon.
Goodbye, Miss Fairchild.
Lois.
Lois.
Goodbye, Mr. Dixon.
Mason.
Mason?
Lois?
Oh, Mason.
Lois.
Mason.
Lois.
Mason.
Lois.
Lois.
Mason!
I saw you, I hated your guts. I felt true love for cigarette butts. But now that I've touched you, I always will love you. My love for you will never dim until all the fish can swim.
Time I saw you was such a thrill to me. I felt your nose tickle my knee.
Our love will be classy, like Timmy and Lassie.
And I know that you will be mine
Until the very end of time.
All right, you guys. They've gone now.
See, I told you, greatest movie ever.
Okay. And Finkel, no, that was not Robin Williams who played Superman. It was Brian Cantwell.
All right. I gotta take a break. I'll be back.
All right.
Take a break. You just came up. Oh, boy. How you doing tonight, Miss Nikki?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, did you remember to wish your daughter a happy birthday also?
Yes, I did. I've been in communication with her most of the day. It's the same daughter. Well, actually, she's home now. She got released today.
Okay, so that's good news.
That is good news. The paragraphs and paragraphs of what it is and might be are way over my head. But if they let her home, I'm assuming it all means good stuff. It's a good movie, Muckster. You should do a double feature one night. How long was it? I came in late. I didn't really catch on right away what it was.
It was about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. So this whole stream has been that movie until now.
Yeah, there was maybe 5 or 6 minutes where we were waiting for people to come in.
All right. Well, I've heard references to the movie. I've never seen it before. I'm very glad to have watched it. Was Muckster the director?
Muckster chose it.
Huh?
Muckster did everything tonight, yes.
I saw Ariel's graphics shop in there, and I saw Todd carrying around his airborne status with him, and yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I think if we really try, we might be able to find a flaw or two in it. But you know, what Hollywood movie doesn't have a flaw or two?
Well, yeah.
Nerdy, how are you doing? Howard? STD? Who's that Finkel guy? Ah! I got... There's a fake Finkel out there. This avatar, this spelling of the name, minus the Einhorn. Apparently, there's a channel who, like we just showed, you guys just showed the Killer Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
This other channel, since it's not midnight, I won't mention the name unless you guys say it's okay. Apparently, he's showing a stand-up comedian demonstrating using fake names on Facebook and YouTube and X to kind of razz people. And this whole time, this fake Finkel's pushing his buttons. It wasn't me. Until finally one of the mods says, "It's not the real Finkel."
How long did it take them to catch on?
I don't know. I got a briefing email. I'll go watch it. Well, maybe not. I don't want to give them the clicks and views, but apparently, I'm guessing Vegas Vips. But I'm guessing the whole point was here's a fake sock razzing you while you're actually watching someone show you how to do fake accounts. I don't understand this background. Looks like tracks going into the sea. I like your avatar, Muckster. It's an
That's
interesting
the
one.
same one that he had last night.
Yeah, but I don't pay attention to detail.
Yeah. Well.
Last night. Okay. Well, we got about 8 inches. In case people were guessing, is it going to be lower or higher?
And is that you measuring or the female measuring?
This is what they're telling me. I actually won't go outside beyond the porch. I'll let the kids shovel, let the weather melt. I'll probably go out in a couple days. I hear the snowplows going by every now and then. Our last real accumulative snowfall was in 2019. And that's when I started to rebel. It was the one before that, probably 5 or 6 years before that, that the snow plows on our main road piled big piles of snow and ice at the end of our road. And I went out there like chugging away, digging at that big pile so that my neighbors can get up and down the road. And I'm almost done. And one guy comes sliding down, unable to stop, laying on his horn. I jump out of the way. He rolls down the window and says, "Get out of the fucking road, you moron." I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm on a corner lot. I think that's the last time I will manually clear the end of the road for my neighbors. I'll just get out on the other side. Well, now I'll just call Lyft. Not one thing I'm doing for this birthday is going out and painting the town red. Yeah, I stopped painting towns a long time ago. And Ariel has a killer tomato.
Yes, he does.
I bet he created that in less than the hour and a half it took to watch the movie.
Probably.
Or did he had heads up? Did he know that was the movie?
No, none of us knew.
Oh, okay.
Well, I kind of had an idea.
You had an idea. Oh, I was guessing all kinds. That was even near the list of guessings that I did.
He said it plenty of times. He said it plenty of times. He has said plenty of times that he likes that movie a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd heard a reference to it. There's a channel called The Raging Tomato. I thought it was a joke that there was a movie out there called Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. I didn't think it was really a thing. And then as I'm watching it today, I'm like,
yeah,
I think I've seen pieces of that scene before. And it hit me. This is
wrong bitch. Wrong bitch.
Pardon?
Wrong bitch.
What's wrong, bitch?
Raging Tomato. Wrong bitch.
Are you saying bitch?
Bitch. Wrong bitch. Yeah.
You don't like the tomato?
Raging Tomato?
Yeah.
No. Don't watch that garbage.
Come on, man.
Garbage, bro.
Some of her guests bring garbage, but all right. Well, everyone likes or hates different things. Okay. Painting the town red. Okay, not painting the town red.
No, this guy over here is dangerous.
Who, STD?
No, the guy with the tomato with the knife in the hand.
He looks dangerous. He looks, yeah. He looks worse than that black squirrel.
I think he's hungry.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I should have had him chasing the squirrel. You just gave me, yeah.
Now, come on. I have embraced the squirrel as my familiar.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to make him a squirrel hat where he has the squirrel tail hanging off the hat in the back, you know?
Yeah. Like Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. 9:45 p.m. And I haven't been outside all day except on the porch.
Yeah, I was going to say. I know you've been outside.
Yeah.
Puffing.
Does that really count as outside? I mean,
yeah, it does.
My footprints aren't in that snow.
Did you have to open your door?
Yeah, okay, I guess that's outside. Smart ass in every crowd.
Oh, well, you ought to know.
But there's a roof over the door.
But are there walls?
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, the details. It's so picky. Yeah. Yeah, I was outside.
Thank you, STD58.
And I have been corrected. It's 7:45 Mountain, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go. I got things to do.
You just got here.
I know.
He's always got things to do. Remember, he has a wife. Not
Okay.
a life, a wife.
Oh, two opposite things, either life or a wife. Gotcha. All right. Smuxer's still gone?
Yeah.
Thinks it's his birthday, he can take his time, do things however he wants to. What, he's
Oh,
special, Muxter?
I know his legs were bothering him earlier.
Oh.
You know what I do when my legs bother me?
Crossing?
I cut them off.
Cut them off. I was going to say shave them. Yeah. Did I shave my legs for this?
I go get me a massage.
A massage. Mm. Yeah, I should have popcorn for that.
Yeah, I didn't do any. I should have. It's too late.
Too late. We could watch it again.
Watch the second movie or the third movie or the fourth.
All right.
I don't know how many they got. They got a couple of them.
It's pretty cool that YouTube let Muxer play it all the way through without any copyright timeouts.
Well, he'll find out.
Yeah.
I think we should watch Sharknado.
So watch what?
Sharknado.
I'm not familiar with it.
It's a tornado that flies around and sharks are in it and they're eating people.
Ooh.
Sharknado, yeah.
That sounds like quite the action adventure horror movie. Yeah.
It is a good one.
He needs a smoke after that classic B movie. Yeah, he does. You know, the area around my feet is cold. I've never noticed that before.
You don't notice it until it actually gets cold.
All
And
right.
then you're like, wait a minute. Why is it so cold?
This is my first year living here.
You're sounding like Nikki now.
Do I have some kind of draft or something? Anything exciting happened today?
Nepal had a 7.0 earthquake about an hour ago.
Oh, and the Canadian Prime Minister is resigning from his party,
Yeah.
but not the Prime Minister seat. I don't know how that works in parliamentary politics. Let's look at the news app.
You know, if you save a quarter a day, you'll have saved $10,250 at the end of the year.
Really?
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't make sense.
0.25 times.
All right. Trump's electoral count has been certified. Snow piles up in Washington as winter's most significant storm yet hits. I didn't notice. The bird flu case among growing concerns is, oh, okay, we have a human bird flu case.
Does it make you fly?
I don't know.
Do you grow feathers?
Yeah, looks like a boring news day.
All right, so that just proves not to listen to everything that's on the internet because a quarter a day for a year is only $91.25.
Yeah, I was going to say that doesn't sound right. If I would do it every year if it was, yeah.
Well, you had to figure if you divide 365 by 4, you're not going to get 10,000.
Yeah,
Well, if you're doing Polish math, then you may get it.
right. Or could that be that Common Core math crap?
Could be.
There was something going around many years ago that for a month, if I give you a penny the first day and the second day I double it, and each day I double it, you apparently come out with quite a bit of money. But I'm not giving you a penny, so I don't know why they even bother with the math. Kind of glad I don't live in Washington anymore. Oh, yes, I am. I'm not going outside. Let me know when it's all melted. When it's all gone. I guess I'm going to have to go out before, but I think I'm going to shovel the end of the street. Nope.
So they got homeless people for. You can pay them. They'll come do it for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know,
I
you're
got
helping out the community.
I got the freeloaders living upstairs.
Yeah, you got those people too. Yeah, and the grandchild.
Yeah, he's not too young for a shovel, is he?
No. Never too young.
I am too old for one.
Yeah, you just tell them that your poor little heart.
Yeah.
That's the excuse.
Yeah, I'm not going to shovel. I got a bad heart. Which reminds me, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Good background.
Yeah, I figured it'd go with the theme. It was my avatar, and then I made it the background.
Oh, I wondered. I heard that. I had my headphones on while I was gone.
He's got a knife.
And I heard him saying about the I heard them saying about the tomato, and I thought, oh, he has a tomato avatar, and then I saw the background.
Yeah.
So I was curious to see if chat was going to like empty out by the end of the movie.
Well, they hung around. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on.
I don't know how many movies we'd find that won't get the CR police on us. We've probably been banned in Russia as it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
We're always banned in Russia. Right, buddy? You don't like Russians, do you? Nope. He said no.
He talks to you now?
He's talking right now. You can't hear him. It's real low.
Oh, okay.
Talks Puerto Rican.
Of course he does.
Right, buddy? I don't know if you can hear him.
I'm back, but I've decided I'm going to pop some corn. I'll be right back again.
I was going to make popcorn, but I didn't.
What are you doing? Can you say hi? You can't say hi. You don't talk.
I can't remember if I ever saw Earth Girls Are Easy, Howard. I do remember the movie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That one's got Damon Wayans and Jim Carrey's in that one. And somebody else. Trying to think of who else. I think
It's always worth a CR test.
What about a test?
Copyright test.
Oh, come on. Stay over here. Come on. It's white people that tell on us, Barbara. That's how they know. Why they can't play that on there? That's pirating. We play whatever we want over here. We don't care. We don't need no stinking permission.
All right. I think the wind finally quit.
Yeah, we got 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
Well, that blows.
And it was snowing when I went and got white boy over here. That's what we call him. We call him white boy.
Dirty white boy.
He is a little dirty, man. You need to brush his damn teeth, man. Don't you brush your teeth, buddy? Don't call me dirty, daddy. You know I ain't dirty. He's not really white, but he is. He's off white.
So I went to double check things last night, and I was looking for, the movie and the trailer, the snack bar thing.
Yeah.
And I could not find the movie anywhere. I'm like, what the hell did I do with that movie? And then I ended up finding it in my movie folder.
What year was that movie, Monster?
78.
Okay. All right. So it must have come out a little bit after Jaws because they played the scene in the water that's similar to it.
Yeah, I think Jaws might have been 75.
Oh, 75? Okay. I know it was 70-something.
Okay.
Okay.
I am downloading Earth Girls.
Earth Girls.
If it passes the test, we could do this again next Monday.
Are they easy?
I heard.
I think Gina Davidson did that one too, Muxter.
Yeah.
I think I'm downloading it.
Hey, Todd, if you're watching, this is how you eat on screen. Not this one.
Have a nice night, Barbara.
All right, Barbara. We'll see you.
Good night. Get better.
It's not a request. So did you get a new bicycle for your birthday or a train set or?
You got a trike.
A trike?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to ride my tricycle. I want to ride my truck.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a goat head in the front. They do have a picture of him riding a tricycle with a goat head.
You got it somewhere. I think we showed it earlier, didn't we?
Yours?
On this channel.
Yeah, we showed yours.
Yeah. Oh,
or you yours.
Did Muxer see my new avatar or one of my new avatars?
I don't know.
There it is.
Yeah, he saw that one.
Oh, okay.
That's the clean version. The other one's got the little you're thinking in your brain, this is the effing sidewalk, or this is the United States, or whatever. I can't remember what it is.
Oh, hey, you didn't do part 2 of your yearly review yet, have you?
Oh, there's several parts.
Yeah, I think I watched something today. I don't know what I watched.
Premium video. There we go. Make that big. Yeah, it goes to part 7. If I present, share screen, share screen, share screen. There we go. Share screen. Oh, and then depend on someone else to bring it up. And then depend. There we go. All right. Part 2 is coming out on the 7th. Part 3 on the 9th. Part 4 on the 11th. Part 5 on the 13th. Part 6 on the 15th. And Part 7 on the 17th. I spread it out, hoping to, get past the snow, get to a point where I can go back out there and make some new material.
Okay, those don't look too long. I'll allow it.
They're they're all less than 45 minutes. Some of them are less than half an hour. Attention to that was today. Yeah, this was 2 nights ago. This is today. Yeah, and then the other channels got also stuff stacked up just for that's a daily release. Let's close that and let's close that. And there we go. What the hell is this? This is why is that? I mean, it's a pretty picture, but I just don't get it.
Somewhere, no, it doesn't have it on there. Sometimes on mine it says there's a little thing that you can click that says about this picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see it this one. Looks like wagon tracks going off into the sea. I feel awkward eating popcorn on screen. I'm going to turn off my camera. There we go.
I'd have felt awkward having that face on screen, but
Okay, let's see how it is.
So the other day I tried to make my microphone work. And I could make my microphone work, but if I use my microphone, my headphones stop working. I can only have one or the other. Makes no sense.
It does make sense because that's the problem I have over here too.
Really?
I'd usually when my microphone doesn't work, I plug it in. No.
No.
I started to watch Vigilance Committee, but apparently the guest didn't want me chatting, so I left and went ahead and made my own critique video of his video. BZ Watchdog, do you guys know BZ Watchdog?
I saw him somewhere.
Yeah. I think the technical term for him is loser. Yeah, that's it, loser. I'm sorry, that was me.
I remember there was an old reality show called The Biggest Loser. It'd be interesting to do that over now, and you could have like a competition between like that BZ and Brick and Todd. It'd be tough picking out the biggest loser. Vips. Nikki. Whoops.
Ooh.
I didn't know I was involved in all of that, but you know, hey, like I said, I love hearing stories about myself.
I'm gonna, we're talking about loser in life. They're all losers in life, except for Nikki. The names you heard, they're losers in life. But I think the biggest loser in life out of those names would have to be Brick Chinsey, because Vegas is young and healthy. He's got his whole life ahead of him. General Pacific has his wife to take care of him. BZ Watchdog, he's at least willing to make a few dollars driving Uber. Brick's just got nothing. Yeah, Brick's the biggest loser. No? Okay.
Well, one thing I like about Bricks is it's always nice to see somebody whose temper is on an even worse hair trigger than mine.
I don't know. Todd's got a pretty unpredictable anger trigger.
Well, Todd does a burn though, you know. You sit there and you watch him tapping his cheek and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, you can
see him builds.
Yeah.
But Brick, it's like somebody goes, "I think you're wrong, Brick." And, yeah, it's like, oh.
Yep. No fuse. Very short fuse. No fuse. Yeah.
But I'm trying not to watch any of those people anymore. So.
Slow burn. Yeah. We just about the same panel except Luxor. We were on Killing Time's channel. Was that today? It was this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, while Muxter was sleeping.
Yeah, lazy bastard.
Oh. Well, what time did he start this morning? Because I
Around-
got on after
8 o'clock, I think.
Was it that? I thought it was even earlier because I got on after my nurse left. It was around 11, and it said it was like 3 hours earlier or something. But that could be wrong.
I actually wasn't conscious of the time.
Yeah, it was around 8 or around 8 your time.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Nicky went in there and he had to come and wake me up before my alarm went off at 8:30 your time.
I'm gonna shovel my popcorn and be really gross eater. So I'm gonna log off and wish you guys a good night.
All right, have a good night.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mutt. And Mr. STD too.
Hey.
And
sad.
little Miss Finkel.
Yeah. Thank you. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right,
All right, man.
bye.
We'll see you.
A friend of mine that called me today from college, her brother was born on the exact same day as mine. Not just,
Man, yes.
shared a birthday, but What's
He
that?
hasn't graduated yet. He hasn't graduated yet. He's still calling you from college.
Yeah.
He lives out there in Pennsylvania, Monster.
She.
Oh,
And she just lives about 30 miles from me or so.
Yeah.
She's like the only one that I still am in contact with from college. And it's funny because I had a lot of friends in college.
Yeah. Did you kill any of them?
Not that I would ever admit to, but I wouldn't be surprised knowing some of them they've died from abusing various chemicals by now.
Oh yeah, that happens. I never killed any of my friends that I didn't like. I only killed the ones that I liked.
Yeah. I've never killed a friend. I almost died with a couple of them a few times.
Oh yeah, that always happens. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right?
No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Oh, I gotta go to an appointment tomorrow, and I gotta mail my mother's birthday card so she get it on time. Hopefully, everything won't be frozen tomorrow.
I was going to say I didn't get any birthday cards, but then again, I haven't checked my mail. By the way, post office is closed on Thursday.
There?
Everywhere for the National Day of Mourning.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, they'll still run the mail. They'll be closed though.
Oh, will they still be delivering?
Not delivering, but as far as whatever.
Oh, going like
Yeah.
city to city.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because otherwise things would really get backed up.
Yeah, the regular route won't be. They won't run the routes.
Damn, Earth Girls is not downloading. It said it had like 50 seeds. Lying bastards.
It does have Gina Davis in it. Oh, Jeff Goldblum's the other one. It's Jeff Goldblum, Jim Carrey, and Damon Wayans. They're the three aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina and Jeff were married at the time, I do believe.
Oh, I had no idea they were married. Oh, Julie Brown's in it. I had no idea. The white Julie Brown, not the black Julie Brown.
Oh, I saw the name. I was going to say, is that downtown Julie Brown? But I guess not if she's white.
Yeah, it's but they were both on MTV though. This is the comedian.
Mm.
I say that, and then a picture pops up of the black Julie Brown. Hilarious. The other girl is I think she's British or whatever. She talks funny.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, I remember that now. Listening to her.
Yeah, she's a Brit, I think. Downtown Julie Brown. So I guess we'll be going with the sci-fi theme next week.
Yeah, if I can ever get them to download. Yeah, I'm sure we can find like old westerns and stuff like that that'll pass the test. Well, that'd be a good one to watch. I don't know if it would get by the copyright. Danny mentioned Outlaw Josie Wales last night.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on. Over here. Stay here. Watch this little bastard. He'll piss on my floor. He'll piss me off.
Okay, STD, thanks for coming in. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's STD's birthday also? Okay. Awesome.
Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, but he's just a kid.
Yeah. I mean, compared to the 304 years, yeah. Just a pup. I'm glad I wasn't born in the January in the cold. I was born in May.
Yeah, but look at it this way, by the time I was starting to toddle, then it was getting into summer and I could enjoy it.
Oh.
You started toddle and the weather was getting bad.
Just gives me more titty time, that's all. Right, bud? I think I got winged off about 10 years old, maybe. You ever see those big ass kids that still breastfeed? They're like 7 or 8. You're like, what the heck, bro?
Yeah.
Some good
I don't
ass
know if
milk.
it still is, but that used to be kind of big in Europe. They would go forever.
Yeah. Them's is real milk jugs.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to see if a restart will fix my problem here.
What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Looks like he's grabbing both of us and holding us up. Got you too. And I'll get that other bastard when he comes back. Yankee boy. Yankee. Yankee. Hey.
What?
Freaking dog. Come on. Yankee. Hey. He's hypnotized. Just looking at the door there. He's getting old. He's already 14 years old. Oh, now you found me. You got Alzheimer's, bro? Acting crazy? I swear he was standing over there lost. This room's not that big. He goes down here and he starts searching for food. I gotta watch him. And he's back.
You know, I came into StreamYard and I was sitting there staring at the Enter Studio button and trying to remember what I had to do with it.
Yeah, I do that from time to time. I'll hit the three little buttons and something else will show up.
Hey, you know, if people want to make movie night a regular thing, I'm always open to suggestions.
Well, as long as you can do it, I think it's all right.
Yeah, I'm sure that it'd have to be like older movies, but
yeah.
No,
I thought you was gonna play like a black and white movie, like a real old movie.
Oh, that might be cool too. Is like some of those old I just forgot their name.
Cagney, James Cagney, or
oh, like that. I was thinking like Laurel and Hardy or something.
Oh
The silent movies.
Yeah. No Stooges though. I refuse Stooges.
But movies like the old timey movies they play on what's it, TLC?
Yeah,
the movie network thing, whatever. They play all those old good movies, gangster movies and stuff.
Yeah, we can mix it up that way. Something different.
The real classics. We'll watch the real Kong. I don't know if they'll let us watch Kong. But...
I don't know, maybe the original 1935 or whatever it was.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Get some use out of the Buccaneer channel by testing them.
Yeah. You ever watched the new Kong that Peter Jackson did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah. Gorilla movie I used to like when I was a kid was Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. They remade that one too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. back in the 90s, maybe. Not sure. You ever watch Congo?
Oh yeah. Was that Jeff Bridges?
I don't know if he's in that one.
Probably mixing that up with the King
No.
Kong.
Yeah, he played in the Congo movie. I don't think he played in Congo.
I forget who was in Congo, but I seem to remember it being pretty good. I think that was from a Michael Crichton book.
Yeah, this is the one with the mean apes and
Yeah.
that can talk, the sign language ape. I'm trying to think of her name. What her name was?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Amy or whatever it was. I can't remember what her name was.
that sounds right.
Yeah. So I used to have a buddy that worked at a movie theater.
Yeah.
So we used to get out of work. I work second shift. We get out of work at 11 or whatever. And when the theater closed, we would go like at 12 o'clock at night. And they will open up the theater for themselves and their friends. And we go in there and they give us popcorn and all kind of shit for free. And we just watch movies at night, man. Get to eat all the old popcorn stuff they didn't sell.
I was going to say, I imagine it was the stuff that was left over anyhow, so it wouldn't be like it's really cost them anything.
I mean, they pop their own popcorn anyway, so it really don't cost them much.
Yeah. Well, that's true too. So Congo was Laura Linney with Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Okay. They were looking for that Golden City or something, I believe, or we're looking for something.
That sounds something like that. Yeah. Well, let's look at the where's this thing?
Or something like that. Yeah.
Looking for diamonds for a powerful laser weapon.
Okay. Something. Yeah, I knew it was something, some kind of riches or something. That's right. They were black diamonds, I believe.
Oh, Ernie Hudson was in it. I didn't notice his name up there. Oh, okay, there he is. Yeah.
Was he a trainer?
It says he was Captain Monroe Kelly.
Oh, then he takes them in. He's the one that took them in then into the Congo. Maybe
That's
he was part of the crew.
He's the character that Nikki hates.
Yes. Did he played in Night Court? Is he the one from Night Court? Is he the right guy, or am I mistaken?
No,
Different guy, right? Yeah. Okay.
I remember him being on a TV show.
Ernie's made all kind of movies, though. He's been in all kind of movies.
Yeah. Well, it was Ghostbusters. I think.
Yeah.
Was it Designing Women or one of those kind of shows that he was regular on before he started doing movies?
No, the guy in Designing Woman that's not him, bro. Can't be him.
No. Well, let's look up Ernie Hudson.
The guy in Designing Woman, I think, is a gay dude, but I could be wrong. Not that Ernie ain't gay. I don't know what he is.
Well, he's black, so
yeah.
Nikki hates him whether he's gay or not.
Whatever.
Let's see.
Just saying his name boils her blood. Ernie Hudson, son of a bitch.
I don't remember him from. Who did he play in Lethal Weapon? One of the cops?
That's Scratchy Voice guy. That's damn it. They're gonna play that on TV. That's Danny Glover, yeah. I don't know what happened to his voice, man, but his voice changed. It's all scratchy.
Oh,
I think
yeah?
he's still, yeah. Yeah.
Damn, Ernie's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of shit, bro.
Oh, he was in Desperate Housewives. 7 episodes.
Yeah.
It's not a regular. Damn, Ernie. I don't remember there being a Gregory Hines show.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. I always liked Gregory Hines. I saw one of the, I watched the YouTube. It was like the top 20 dance routines in movies or something like that.
Yeah.
And they didn't have Gregory Hines or Fred Astaire in there anywhere. So it's like they knew nothing about what they were talking about.
Who did they have that we know? Anyone, or they had all new people?
Well, they had Gene Kelly like 3 times.
Yeah, well, Gene Kelly's always gonna be in there.
Well, yeah, but
I think it's better.
Yeah, but they could have got rid of one of the Gene Kellys. Donald O'Connor, I know, was in there. I'm trying to think of some of the more modern ones. And then there was like none of those like old. What was the one brothers? It was the way back in the early years. I forget anyway, but yeah, it was a very bad list.
Jackson in there?
No, because it was from movies.
Oh, movie dancers. Okay.
Yeah, it was like routines from movies. But yeah, I thought, how could you not mention Fred Astaire? Now, I always remember a movie Gregory Hines did where he did this routine. He was like, I just remember there was like a dance studio, and there was like all these old timers. It was like the real old timers from like the 30s and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how could you not have had that in there? But anyway. But yeah, no Fred Astaire. I mean, he's the most famous.
Then he did the movie with the Russian guy, Gregory Hines.
Baryshnikov, yeah.
Yeah. White Knights or no something.
It might have been
something like that.
And you know who Baryshnikov's dance hero was?
No.
Fred Astaire.
Fred Astaire. Well, there you go.
Yeah. And Baryshnikov was considered to be one of the best ever, like the best ballet.
Yeah, I didn't know at the time. I just thought he was an actor. I didn't really know that he was a real dancer. But I mean, it makes sense to get the best, right?
Yeah. Yeah, was that White Knights? I know White Knights was definitely the name of a movie. Was that the right one? It sounds right.
Because I think they had the long winter nights or something like that. I think that's why it's called that way. They're trying to escape, right? They're trying to get out of Russia, I believe. It's been
Yep. Yep, that was it. 1985. Mikhail Baryshnikov and Gregory Hines.
White Knights.
Yep. There are several movies called White Knights.
Well, there's the White Knight. I think it's the basketball show, right? Is
White Shadow.
Oh, it's White Shadow. Okay, well, that was close.
Was-
White something.
I forget his
That was a
name.
good show. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was a few people from that kind of went on to, the ones that were playing like the kids. Because I think was he a high school coach?
Yeah, he was a high school. He was a ex NBA player. He became a high
Yeah.
school coach. Yeah.
And a couple of the ones that played the kids kind of went on to have good careers.
Right. Yeah, there was the one black kid there, the shorter guy. I think he's been in all kind of movies. I can't think of his name, but one of them was very popular.
Yeah, you gotta make me look it up now. Oh, was it? No, it wasn't Ken. What, I think his first name. Oh, yep, Ken Howard. Okay, that was the guy that played the coach. Yeah. Let's see. Why aren't any of these names jumping out at me? I really like that background.
I'm trying to think of Salami. That was the white boy's name, Salami.
Oh yeah.
Petrino. They don't have like the younger pictures in here. They got their real pictures, their older pictures. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah. I was thinking Eric Lonaville was in that, but he was in not ER. What was the? There was that other medical shows, an earlier one.
Grey's Anatomy.
No. No. Oh, it was a biggie.
The one with
what's his name? That was Maverick's buddy in Top Gun. Anthony Edwards, I think. No, he was in ER. I know. Howie Mandel was in it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Just look up Howie, and then you'll find it.
Yeah, that'd be the easiest way to find it because he couldn't have been in too many. Because I can't spell Lonaville.
St. Elsewhere?
Yes, St. Elsewhere. It was, yep.
Who's the black guy? Ed Begley Jr. was in that. Okay.
That's who, yeah.
Howie was in it.
Yeah, it was Ed Begley is who I was thinking of instead of Anthony
Oh,
Edwards.
Denzel was in that one. I thought he was in it.
Okay, yeah, that's
Eric
Lonneville. Yeah, he actually he's like, you'll see his name in the credits a lot of times now as a director. He
wow.
directs a lot
Okay.
of TV shows.
Hey, Mark Harmon was in it. There's a lot of people in that damn show. A lot of famous people.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I like Harmon. CSI.
Yeah, he was good.
Building that boat down there in this basement. How you gonna get it out? How you gonna get it out when you're done?
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yep. I saw where they're doing a CSI spinoff on Ziva and Tony.
Ziva and Tony, yeah.
Ziva, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, she's the Israeli.
She was the yeah.
Mossad, the Mossad girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her character. I'm trying to think of what her real name is. She's got a funny name.
Yeah, she does.
I think she's
Cody,
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Is she like from South America or something, or mixed? I think she is. Not sure.
So, this is Eric Lonneville.
Okay.
Oh, is that where she's from? This is Eric Lonneville's directing credits. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Well, in fact, it says at the top 100 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew she was some kind of Latino. She may not be 100%, but I know she's from South America or something, or family's from there.
She was definitely good looking.
Yeah, she
yeah,
was.
Cote de Pablo, so I guess she would be, wouldn't she?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Born in Santiago, Chile, but raised in Miami.
Yeah, pretty sure she speaks
Oh,
Spanish.
she went to Carnegie Mellon.
All right. Well,
It's still only quarter till.
I know, but it's just the three of us.
Just the three of us, yeah.
We can make it if we try. Just the three of us. You and I. Twice.
Yeah, I was curious to see how the movie night was going to go over, but hey, we kind of had our regular crowd, so that's good.
Actually, we had like 12 at one time.
Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for attending, whoever attended.
I hope everybody enjoyed the Crazy Tomato movie. You gotta laugh at those type of movies.
That's the thing. It's like it's so bad that it's hilarious.
It's good. Yeah, it's good at the same time because it's made that way. On
Yeah.
purpose. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
the thing. That one they were purposely doing bad acting and stuff.
Yeah. See, if you want to keep that background, Muxer, you can keep it if you like it. You don't have to delete it.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to. It could be our movie background, movie night background.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can write something back there.
Movie night brought to you by the Killer Tomato.
That's right.
Anyway, I will talk to you guys later.
All right, Nikki. You
Yep.
have yourself a good
We'll
night.
see ya.
Yep. Bye.
Yep. Thanks. She could have made me a cake, you know.
She could have. Or Mr. Nicky could have.
Lazy bastard.
Actually, it would have been edible if he made it, but I don't know about her.
That time when I went up to Barb's and we took the train down to see David Letterman on my birthday, my niece made me an Easy Bake Oven birthday cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I baked in there. I baked a little cake or two, or maybe a brownie. Yeah, Nikki said they still have those.
Yeah.
With the light bulb.
It is funny because I think they just used like a 60-watt light bulb or something. I don't think it was like a big one.
It's just where it's enclosed. I guess it got hot enough to. How do you get a patent to sell to children where something that can maybe start a fire in your house? You know what I'm saying? Or electrocute somebody or something, man. But that was a different time, right? So.
Yeah, I wonder what like the age was on it.
Yeah, I'm sure it had some kind of restriction. It wasn't for real little kids. So probably, I don't know, 10-year-olds or 8-year-olds. I have no idea. Or under parental supervision or something. They have to put something on that, you know.
Actually, when I was talking to Barb earlier, I mentioned to her about saying to her daughter Mary about doing another cooking thing with the granddaughter making a cake. Did I show you those cupcakes? Pictures of the cupcakes she made a week or two ago. I mean, the kid is she's only like 6 years old. You should have seen these cupcakes she made.
Yeah.
With the like icing and stuff. And she actually does the cooking.
Right. Well, did her mom show her or did her grandmother show her?
Well, you know, if the food comes out good, you can bet it was from her mother, not her grandmother.
Okay.
One of my favorite lines from the past was Barb had this exchange student years ago from Finland. And when he came and they were showing him stuff like, you know, they ring the phone so he knew what the phone sounded like, or, you know, just whatever. And Barb said about, oh, we should test the smoke detector so Mika would know what it sounds like. And Mary said, yeah, he won't have heard that because you haven't cooked since he's been here.
Yeah. Hilarious. Hey, it was well done. At least she wasn't eating raw stuff. It got burnt a little bit. It'd be all right. And that was her boiling water, right?
Yeah. Actually, Barb does pretty good. She's. Oh, God. I should do a recording of the bread story sometime of the loaf of bread Barb made.
How did you say that? I should make me some bread. It's been a while since I made some bread.
I haven't had homemade bread in a long time. Do you have a bread maker?
No, I'll bake it right in the oven. I bought a nice bread sheet just for making bread in the oven. I make
I have one of those
sweet Puerto Rican bread. It's like a sweeter bread.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have a bread pan, one of those stone ones.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah. Good for pizza. Eat your pizza up.
I have a stone pizza
Yeah.
thing too.
Hey, when I moved here, I left my kids the one that I had, and it was like a medium sized one. And when I opened the bottom drawer to the stove, there was one there, already seasoned up and everything. I still use
Yeah.
it today. It's a big one too. And people
Yeah,
think
mine.
some people think that you can put other shit on there and heat stuff up in the oven on that
My
stove.
my pizza stone pretty much covers the entire rack. The oven rack.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick was trying to tell me something about that pizza stone I have. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I said that thing was already here. And I said when I moved here, that thing was in the oven. It was in the bottom. Has that bottom drawer. It was down there.
Yeah.
They just I guess either they forgot it or they just left it. I cleaned it up a little. Looked like they never. A lot of people don't really clean them. They just rinse them off.
Yeah.
This one was.
You mean people like me?
Yeah. Well, they tell you to do that, and then they get seasoned, and then But like you put water on it, and it just beats up. It doesn't. It does. The water doesn't even stick to the stone at all. If it's got cheese or whatever, I'll throw it in there, and I use the my pizza cutter. I'll
Yeah.
I'll just scrape it with that blade and knock little pieces off. It's actually the best cheese. The one that's burnt on there tastes better than the other stuff, but you can't get it off of it. You gotta scrape it off. I think I had pizza last week. I bought a big old pizza for the oven.
You should see the pizzas I used to make. They were.
Yeah, those are the best, the homemade ones.
Yeah. I mean, I would have like 5 different meats on them and 3 cheeses and all kind of, like pepper and onion and just whatever.
Yeah, well, you put what you like. You actually put it on there. You like mushrooms or
Oh yeah, mushrooms for sure.
Throw it on there.
They were basically deep dish,
Yeah, yeah.
because it was loaded.
Loaded, yep.
Definitely can feed a group of card players or whatever with them.
Yeah, I'm sure they were heavy too.
That'd be the kind of thing. Sit down with that homemade pizza and playing Uno or something.
Yeah.
Back in the old days when I had friends.
I used to like pizza and beer.
I mean, I used to drink beer, but for me, when I drank pizza, I wanted Pepsi. When I drank pizza.
Well, you can
When I
drink
had
pizza. I don't know how you do that,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Well, you throw it in a blender.
Yeah, no, the pop goes better with the pizza, but I did like drinking my beers with pizza. If I was going to eat pizza, I usually have a beer too.
Yeah. noticed it again the other day. I have a can of Budweiser that's been sitting in the bottom of my refrigerator now for at least 20 years. And I never drank Budweiser. It was like a friend of mine left it here, and I was always going to like, well, I said like a lot. I was going to give it to him, sometime when he came back, and I never did.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to have to spring that on somebody. Well, there's a can of beer down there if you want it.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
it's
not too good.
little skunky.
Yeah. I hated getting a skunky beer. I also like bottled beer better than canned beer. It's got a different taste. But the keg beer is good though.
I was going to say bottle's better than can. Keg was better than bottle.
Yeah. I don't know what's in the line, how they line those kegs, because they're aluminum. I believe that's what they're made of. I'm sure they're lined though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they'd have on the inside of them. I saw a thing, I think it was like a 60 Minutes or something a couple years ago, and they were showing the process of making scotch over in Scotland, of all places. I forget what company it was. It was like one of the famous ones that's been around, for 200 years.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, they would buy their oak barrels used from whiskey makers in Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because they were already aged, and I thought, why are those idiots in Kentucky selling these good barrels off? Why aren't they just reusing them?
Maybe they don't keep the old barrels for some reason. Maybe it does something to the taste. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat how they do all that stuff, and they get the different woods actually give it the liquor a different taste depending on what barrel you use.
Yeah.
The longer you leave it, the better it's supposed to be, and then the more expensive it becomes because you got to store it. So it costs money to store it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, they get mixed up with they'll have a bottle of whiskey, and it's like, well, I've had this for like 30 years. Well, that doesn't matter.
No.
Whiskey only ages in the barrel.
That's right.
Wine will age in the bottle.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it's different. It's different. No.
Yeah.
They burn some of them inside. There's just different ways of them doing them to give them.
I was going to say, I thought I remembered that where they like scorch inside, because I guess like the charcoal and like mellows it. It's like filters the.
Yeah, it does something to it. Yeah. I guess it's a science. They've been doing it for so long,
Yeah.
They've got it down packed pretty good. Shit, I was looking at some bottles of whiskey there that were up to $4,000. I'm like, who's gonna pay $4,000 for this thing?
Well, you figure, you get some of them, they're like 75 years old. That's a long time to sit on that barrel, and not.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I was saying it costs money to store these things. It don't,
Yeah.
They have to be stored. I guess they keep them at a certain temperature. You got to keep it safe. You got to make sure the barrels don't leak.
Mm.
You gotta make sure no critters get in there or anything like that.
As opposed to like moonshine that they make it and sell it the next day.
Right. That's like tequila, like real tequila.
Yeah.
That shit takes like, I think it's 11 years before the plant actually matures and they can actually make a quality, like a quality tequila is it's a longer process. It's not made over, or it's not made in a week or so. You know what I mean? And it's not made from juvenile plants either. They have to be very mature plant.
Is that the agave?
The agave, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to reach a certain maturity. The guy was saying I was watching something. They were from Mexico, and they were like, yeah, people drink tequila, but they're not really drinking the good shit. The good shit takes, and that's why it's expensive too. It takes a long time to make because it takes a long time for the plant to mature. You know, when there's everybody wants that one product. They're just gonna push it out. They don't care about the quality really. It's just they're making money.
I always used to think that'd be one of my.
I'm not big on tequila. I mean, I can drink some of it, but I'm not a big liquor drinker, anyways.
Yeah. I always thought that'd be one of my lottery things. If I, won a Powerball or something, I'd have a bar with all that kind of really expensive stuff.
Yeah. Get the top shelf shit.
Yeah. I mean, a home bar, not open a bar.
No, but you have all the good shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember when we used to drink, man. My buddies used to buy that beef eaters all the time, man. I could not take that shit.
I never liked gin.
Oh, Lord. I would drink it with them, but it would kill me, man. That shit make me want to vomit because it go down, and as soon as I swallowed it, it just come right back up. I'm not good with that stuff. Now, if it was mixed in a drink, or maybe, yeah, it'd be a whole lot easier for me to stomach it. But I love that beef eater.
My favorite was vodka.
Yeah.
Always like Stolichnaya.
I used to buy some for this old lady. I can't even remember. At the pop off, some cheap shit. She's like, just honey, just go down there, and Lenny's not gonna sell to me because she was alcoholic and whatever. But she just make sure you bring me that bottle. Yeah, I'm not big on the vodka either. I mean, I can drink it. Yeah, drink it in drinks. But to drink that straight, not my thing. I'll drink me some Jägermeister chilled. Oh, I love that stuff. Yeah, it tastes a little funky, but it's good, man.
Used to drink a lot of brandy with the one friend of mine too.
Yeah. And the Jaeger's kind of like licorice, kind of like type of taste. And I don't like licorice.
No.
I do like it. It's like it's got a medicine type of taste to it.
It's like, do you ever have Ouzo?
Yeah, I don't like Ouzo. I've had, that's Greek, right? Ouzo's Greek?
Yeah. Yeah, it just tastes like licorice. Yeah.
Anise. It's anise. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. We actually used to make anisette. You'd get the anisette extract and mix it with sugar water, and you'd get like grain alcohol.
Yeah.
We just called it anisette, but it basically tasted like Ouzo. I used to like that stuff real good. I like black licorice.
Yeah. My mother loves it too. Now we would buy the pure grain, and we would I'd buy a fruit cocktail, like a thing of fruit cocktail, and Hawaiian punch, fruit punch. And and
Yeah.
just get a bowl and mix that shit. Let it sit for a couple of days. All you had to do is eat the fruit. You get drunk off of that shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was good stuff. But plus, with all that sugar in the Hawaiian Punch, you know, they used to come in cans. I don't even think they come in those cans anymore. You know
I
what I'm
don't
talking
know.
about, right? The old cans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they were like, they were sort of like an oversized bean can or whatever. You know, they were
Yeah, a
taller.
giant. It was a giant can, and you had to
Yeah.
use those pointy can
Yeah.
openers to do the little triangle
Church.
or whatever.
Yeah. Church key, we used to call them.
Yeah. It was something cheap you can make when you was in high school or what have you.
I can remember we used to get, we'd get a watermelon
That too, yeah.
and just stick a bottle like in one end of it and let it sort of simmer down through the whole watermelon and then eat the watermelon.
Yeah. Watermelon goes good with anything. Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those fruits, you mix them in there with that sugar and stuff. They give you a nice buzz.
I can remember us making garbage can punch. You buy a new garbage can and you'd put all kind of fruit and stuff in it and a bunch of different booze. And I think we would use like cans of like Hawaiian punch and grape juice and everything.
Yeah, that Hawaiian Punch is good. I can't drink it now; it's too damn sweet for me. But
I was gonna say I just picturing it, I could taste the sweetness.
yeah, you know that shit was pure sugar, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar in that. It's fun when you puke it up because it's all red that comes out, and you're like, "Holy crap!" All right,
I'm throwing up blood.
yeah. That's when you know you party too much, bro. I'll be all right. Let's go back in there. Nah, man. Let's go home, man.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's always interesting when you forget that you were drinking that, and then you'd like brush your teeth, and
Yeah.
you'd spit in the sink and go, "Oh my God, my teeth are bleeding."
Yeah. It's just Hawaiian Punch. You over there looking at your gums like, what'd I do? This little dog is knocked out. Let's see if I'm probably gonna have to carry his ass upstairs. He's okay as long as he sees me, but when if I come down here and he don't see me, he starts crying. It drives me crazy, man. As long as he sees somebody, he's good. She stayed upstairs with him most of the day today. And he was good. Yeah, he'll come over and he'll take a peek around the corner and just see where I'm at, and then he'll go back and lay down. About 5 minutes later, he'll get back up, come back over and look. Then he goes back. I'm like, I'm still here, buddy. I ain't going nowhere. let's see. I tried to watch some more of that movie today, but I wasn't able to. The
Red One.
yeah, we're getting phone calls and other things are going on, so I may finish watching it tomorrow. I got an appointment I got to go to tomorrow, so we'll see. Yeah, put it on early when I get up in the morning. So I woke up last night. I thought it was morning. It was like 1:30. Got up, went to the bathroom, went to the living room, turned the TV on, go watch the news and see what's going on with the snow. And then there was a TV show on. I said, "Is today Saturday or Sunday?" I said, "No, it's the weekday." And I was like, "Wait a second." Then I looked at my clock and I was like, "Holy crap! It's like 1:30 in the morning." So I went to see if he wanted to go out, but he didn't want to go outside. He slept throughout the whole night, and I stayed up for like an hour and a half or so, and then I went back to bed. I was up at 6. So I didn't sleep much. But I noticed the sunlight in the morning a little bit earlier now every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is, if I see the light coming in my room, that's it. I'm done. I'm getting up. I'm not staying.
See, I see the light coming in my room, and I think I probably should get some sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, you do the opposite. Stay up all night and then go to sleep.
Wish, because sometimes I do get up early. I never managed to do that on days when Killen decides to go live.
Yeah, I had no idea that he went live, and then I got up early. Like I said, it was 6. By 6:30, I already had my coffee. I made me I chopped up some kielbasa and I made me an egg omelet.
Mm.
And I had that. And then I come downstairs and I turn my computer on. And then I saw that he was live. I don't have him as I'm subscribed, but I don't hit the bell, so I didn't know he was live. I just went to YouTube.
Yeah, I don't have.
I saw he was live, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
I don't have like the notifications on. I think for anybody either.
Oh, I got a lot of notifications on. It's just I don't have one for him. I got one for you. I got one for Finkel. The channels that I watch, I'll
Yeah.
I got the boxing channel I watch. I'll put that one on. But he comes on every day at the same time. It never fails. Couple of car channels that I watch. And then I got some that I never watch, and I need to just take them off my thing because they're always, they put up like 40 videos a day because I guess they put up a bunch of short. Yeah.
The other day, remember that girl I told you about a while ago that ghosted me?
Oh, yeah.
The other day in email, I get a notification that so-and-so has just gone live on Twitch. Now the weird, and it was her, she playing some game on there, but the weird thing about it is I'm not on Twitch.
Yeah. I'm not on Twitch either. I got Instagram and X. That's it. Because I do follow people over there.
Oh, that's right. I got something from you the one day, and I forgot all about it because I looked for it on my phone, and then it was like you have to subscribe to Instagram, and I never got back to it.
You said you didn't have it. I should have pulled it up for you later on, but it was just something funny. I think it may have been something like political or something like that.
A lot of times I forget about stuff because I'll like when I'll wake up, I'll grab my phone, I'll lay in bed and see if anything's happening, and you know sometimes like Fink will be on in the morning, I'll be watching him on my phone, but like that, like something like that, you know, if I don't see it right then by the time I get on my computer and that I forget all about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the same.
Especially like a day like today, right after I got out of bed and stuff and made a coffee, and my nurse came right then, so that was like another hour right there.
Wow, yeah.
And that's when I got on the computer and found, well, you guys weren't still on then. I saw where Killen had been live.
Yeah, I think he said 3 hours. I had to leave, so by the time I got back, he was already he was off. Yeah, he was already done.
Yeah, I like did a like spot check on it. You know, where I watched some and then bounced forward a little to see what else we're talking about.
Usually, like if I'm doing something over here and I got to go upstairs for whatever, I'll mute up here and I'll just take the phone with me and put the YouTube on and just listen so I can keep along with whatever's going on.
I wouldn't even attempt, I don't think, to join a panel from my phone.
Oh, I know. I actually stayed with him all morning. It was the afternoon I had to go because my mother called me. So, yeah.
No, yeah, the afternoon one when he was sitting there waiting for Michael.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, I guess he's gonna show him some StreamYard stuff, I guess. We don't know how to do certain things or.
Well, I offered to help him like a week or so ago, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'll get a hold of you." It's like, okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've done the same with other people, and they were like, "Yeah, you know," I said, "Here's the information or whatever," but they don't get back to you. So I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
Yeah.
Either way, I help you if you forgot or whatever. It's no big deal, but.
Yeah. Well, that's like I always think I'm not going to beg you to have me help you with something. I'll offer once.
Yeah, it's not that.
It's easier. It's easier to do those training things when we had access to that 10-seater.
Yeah.
Because then you figure at those times where it was like me, you, and Killen would be in there, and you'd make the other person a temporary admin. And
or you can send an invite and bring them in. You can open a different, not use your normal room. You can get a different room.
Yeah.
Invite them in. I have like a guest room that I have or a visitor's room. I forget what I call it.
Yeah, but the thing, I could do that here, but you can only do so much if you don't make that person an admin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was the thing with Finkel's 10-seater. You could make them an admin for the day, and then they really could see everything you were talking
Right.
about.
Yeah. They can work everything. Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I got it's like Jitsi. They don't call it Jitsi anymore, but anyways, Jitsi meat or whatever it's called, with mellows and them. You could do all kind of shit over there. I like it a whole lot better.
So it's not called Jitsu anymore.
I think it's called Jitsi meat or something like that. And I get confused, and then I go searching for it, and they changed the name of it. That's their shit over there, anyways. I think they own that shit, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Mellows and Nick built that, or Nick built it. I don't know. Freaking Nick, he's so damn smart. Young kid there. That was all about those damn computers. Only thing is you can't change your avatars while you're in there. You can go out and change the avatar, and then when you go back in, then it will change, but you can't change it on the fly. I still haven't figured that out, but I put in a bunch of avatars and they do work, but you can share files in there. You can chat with the person. You can just go right to their name and highlight it, and you can just chat with them. It's pretty cool the way it works. We can put it's not a chalkboard, but like a board, and you can just write with the mouse and shit. There's all kind of shit you can do over there. You can share the screen with everyone the same way. Yeah, there are a lot of different features. You can go, like we could be talking here, right? And there could be 10 of us, and I can make a private room in another spot. We could just bounce out of there and go to that private room, and then we can come back if you want to talk with somebody else or whatever. So it's pretty cool. You can bounce out of that room and go to another room. You don't have to actually get out of the stream itself or whatever. And Melo's pretty much, he just leaves his shit on. You know, he'll go to sleep, but he'll be in the back there, you know. You just gotta holler. You go in there and holler, somebody will pop up.
What's going on over here? So I'm having trouble getting into something because it said I had the wrong password. How much you want to bet? I'll change my password and it'll say you can't use the same password you just used.
Yeah. You know what happened to me one day? I switched the account there, you know, and I was doing something in one of the channels, and then I come back and I forgot to switch it back. And then I couldn't get in my emails. I couldn't do nothing, bro. I couldn't figure it out, man. It took me a whole damn day before I figured out, wait a second. I'm going to have to go back and switch my damn account back to my Google account there. I'm on a different account. And everything started working because then it was like, it didn't know who I was, you know?
Oh, yep. It says this password's been used recently. Try a new one. God.
Yeah, I hate that crap.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to head on up, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go watch some, what the heck's the name of that I've been watching? The Lincoln Lawyer before I go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm on the 3rd season now.
Yeah. All righty.
Yep, I'll see you later.
I probably won't see nobody till later in the afternoon, probably 2 o'clock-ish. I don't know, man. Time I get done doing what I gotta do.
And good night to anybody that might still be listening.
Yeah. Hopefully we get that other movie and see how that goes.
Yeah, I'll get it tested. And yeah, we can come up with a whole list of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
Be a cool regular thing to do. Okay. See you later.
All righty. We'll see you guys. Bye.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say